Hey, what's up out there, America? How you doing? Welcome to American Funk. What this what this channel is just we're talking about American culture. We're talking about American everything, but from two different perspectives, from a black perspective, from a white perspective, from two different sides of the country. We seeing different shit.
Yeah.
So we just going to discuss it. We actually met each other through a collectors group that we're mutually in, and in this group you start to discover that as Americans, we have a lot more in common than not. And maybe
True.
through conversation, we can start to help other Americans maybe bridge that gap. And maybe we can actually be a United States of America. That's our thought. So if you're down for the ride, feel free to tune in when we go live and maybe you'll pick up some info. My name is Kassan.
And I'm
I'm
Eric.
That's Eric. I'm born in Philly, uh, grew up in LA, and at the age of 22, I moved to Iowa, and I've been here ever since. I'm the age of 50, father of four, a couple grandkids, um, and life's pretty good. Besides everything else that's going on, life's pretty good. I got a job, um, got a car. I mean, right now we kind of can afford the rent, but other than that, can't complain. What about you, Eric? Where you from?
So I'm from South Florida. Moved up to upstate New York about 16 years ago. And other than the snow, I don't regret it. Um, and like you said, life is pretty good. I've got a daughter, I've got a fiance, I've got a house, we've got two cars, got a dog,
Hmm.
and the works.
Right on.
The works. American dream over here.
From what we can grasp. Well, we
Right.
our little piece, our little
Yes.
piece. Yeah, man. So yeah, what we're wanting to do here, like I said, is maybe just start to have conversation, public conversations, and maybe answer questions. So if you end up seeing our video and you want to ask some questions in the chat, we will respond. Unless there's thousands and thousands, then we'll respond to a few. But feel free to ask questions. Feel free to comment. This is a no hate space. We're not here for drama. We're not here to heighten political anger. We actually like to make fun of it
Yes.
on
On
both
both sides.
sides. And we also would like to discuss just stuff, just cultural stuff, stuff that he grew up knowing, stuff that I grew up knowing. And maybe we can, you know, become better people and maybe it'll spread on to y'all. So, anyways, what's first topic?
Let's do a little bit of pop culture. What do you think?
I'm with that. I'm with
Any good
that.
movies out?
Dude, I can't wait for Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah,
I
that
can't wait.
looks like it's going to be fire.
That they I mean, okay, if ha,
This is
dude,
our childhood brought back to life,
it's brought
and it
back to
looks
life.
like they're doing it right. It looks like, but we'll see.
He man no need to be whoa, who is this guy?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see because I mean, from the pictures of him, I'm not sure he's
He looked
quite
like Adam took off his shirt.
right. What is that? And of course,
A little
yeah, you're always
CGI.
going to have the people who are going to complain when Idris Elba plays Man at
Oh
Arms.
man,
What the heck is
he
that?
he can play whatever the hell he
That's
wanna play.
right. That's a great actor.
Even if he could, I don't care if he wanted to play like Marlon Brando. I mean, he could play whoever he want to play
I'm going to
because
make you
he's
an
that
offer you
good.
can't refuse. Okay. I'd love to see Idris Elba as the Godfather.
And the thing is, if it wasn't him, who do you think they would put as who would be a man at arms? Who got the stash?
I don't know who's got the stash these days. To be honest with you, nobody wears just the stash anymore. You know.
Yeah. The only thing I was tripping on about that was man at arms. Okay, he's black, but we all know Tila is his daughter,
Right.
so she
Right.
mixed. Wait a minute, and the sorceress is white. What was that little jungle fever on Eternia?
Good. Good.
Good,
Who
you
cares?
know.
I'm glad that they don't worry about that on Eternia. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, was the sorceress the first snow bunny? What? Snowbird. What was it, Snowbird? You
Yeah.
know. So I trip out on that. But I figure if they could do the CGI with Cringer, which was still That kind of confused me. Cringer was huge. He-Man
Mm,
was small.
yeah.
So if you hype up Cringer the Battle Cat, he's going to be humongous.
Yeah, maybe they're just going to put the armor on him. Who
Probably
knows?
just put the armor on. Yeah, they could
Yeah.
have added a little CGI. Since you're already out here, you're
Yeah.
already out
Let's
here.
make He-Man a little bigger. I agree with
Make
you.
so when he change, he looks bigger. But that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Uh,
Big time.
is there anything else that I haven't really? I'm
Dude,
not in
I
the
don't
movie
even
guy.
know.
If
I
it
just
ain't
don't.
Marvel, I don't
Yeah,
go.
I don't keep up as much as I should, to be honest with you, because like I don't have cable. Who I don't spend the money on that. I just do streaming,
Yeah,
so I don't even see a lot of commercials.
yeah, yeah.
So, like, I
There's
don't
not.
know what's coming out.
There's not. We all know what the biggest anticipated thing to come out in May. May 26th to 26th. We all know what's happening. You know?
What? No, what's coming out?
What?
I'll probably know when you say it, but I just don't know the date.
The most anticipated. We've been waiting over 10 years for another one.
What do you got?
GTA 6.
Oh, you're talking video games, man. I was thinking
Yeah.
movies.
Sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
I'm ready.
My bad.
I'm ready for GTA 6. I am ready for that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I think servers are going to fail. Servers are going to shut down.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Servers are
absolutely.
going to shut down.
But I'm going to be buying it on Steam, so my servers will be up.
That's if we get it. What if the people decide that game can't release because it's too violent?
Well, now we're getting into a whole different thing because I mean, the
Hey,
president does have a thing against video games. He has stated that.
it's true. What if that's the one thing that sets America off?
I could definitely see that causing some issues.
Dude,
But then it'll say I was right. No, no video games. We're getting rid of them.
I'm talking it would be left, right, middle, top, bottom,
Yes.
everybody. What?
Yep.
We not getting what? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, pull them out
We've
of
waited that long for it, and you're going to tell us we can't have it?
That would be the one thing, because both sides. Everybody loves GTA, but that would
Yep.
be the one thing where they look at each other. We together.
Yep.
Screw
Yep.
y'all. Yeah,
Not even the Epstein files are keeping us together like that.
that's the sad part.
That
Even
really
the
is.
files keeping people separated. Let GTA not come out. Let GTA.
Oh my god.
Anyways, other than that, I'm just waiting for it to get warm so we can go out and start eating. Remember the other day we was discussing different foods, different culture foods. I can't say I've always been super open to different types of foods, but it's about time that I do, because as I'm getting old, you can't digest everything.
Right, that's true. That's definitely true. I've definitely noticed there's some things I can't eat anymore.
Yeah, I do want to try some different foods too. I was actually telling the fam, one day, maybe sometime this summer or fall, maybe I should plan a quick weekend trip to New York.
You coming out?
I maybe we could do a live show from
Together.
That'd be crazy.
That would be insane.
That's
Can
the
you
one thing. I've
imagine?
never been there. I've never been to New York.
Well, I mean, I'm in upstate. I am nowhere near the city. I'm about
but I mean,
4 or
we can
5
go
hours
there.
away.
Like I said, I like to live in the outskirts too.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that city, man.
I like to live in the outskirts too. Like I live in Iowa,
Mhm.
and it's quiet here. And
Same here.
I hear crickets.
Same here. I live outside of Utica, about 20 minutes outside of Utica, and it is quiet.
I think
And
it
I
comes
love it.
with age. I really do, because I used to want to be in the noise. I used to want to be in the action.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm like, it's 7:00, dog. I'm headed to the
getting ready
house.
for bed. Pajamas are on.
Yeah. These
I'm ready
bills
for
that I pay
TV.
for, I want to
Yep.
experience the bills,
Mhm.
not out here with y'all acting a fool. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it comes at a certain age. Like I
it
went to
definitely
Houston.
does.
I went to visit my sister in Houston. I was staying in this hotel, and I remember I was on TikTok back before they banned me. I was on TikTok, and I'm like, Houston, how do y'all sleep? And they was like, sleep? What's that? We don't. I'm like, because I'm in my hotel. There's car racing under the bridge right now. I'm watching them. There's the Shell station is playing Glorilla on the loudspeaker. And I'm in my hotel room at 3 in the morning, like, damn, y'all really want to go to sleep. But yeah,
Listen,
it got quiet around 4 o'clock, and then the highway traffic around 5. In the
listen.
airport. I'm like,
I'm
how do
from
y'all sleep?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Mm,
Okay, an hour away from Miami, 45 minutes away from Miami. All right, it was not uncommon for people to just stay out and come home at 10 o'clock the next morning.
yeah.
I mean, it was just a normal thing, and you were out the whole time. You didn't even hook up; you were just out because places were open all night. It was crazy.
Man, that's my first trip to Fort Lauderdale was on my way to Key West to meet my father for the first time.
Key West is a beautiful place.
And let me tell you something, Fort Lauderdale was cool, but we was by the airport at the at the Super 8, man. Whoo! It was quite an experience, but I couldn't wait to get to Key West, man. But
Oh,
and
I
that
can
was a trip
imagine.
too. That was a trip too. Let me
I
tell
can
you.
imagine.
One day I got to tell you about that whole trip. One day I'll tell you about that whole trip and how everything went backwards and nothing happened the way it was supposed to. It was the most. Shout out to my brother Jerron who was with me. Even man, by the time we got to where we were going, he was like, "Wow." I'm like, "Yeah, man. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life." But yeah, let's move on out of pop culture and all that new good stuff. Um, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the state of address last night. Not just a couple points. You mentioned earlier he should have really acknowledged the victims
The
of the.
Epstein survivors, yeah,
That was kind of
definitely should have.
um, but Miss got her time.
Erica Kirk, yeah.
She got
I'm
her
surprised there
time.
weren't fireworks going off while she was crying.
You know, it is what it is.
Was she wearing sequins while crying? I mean,
And I saw uh, Al Green, Congressman
oh,
Al
I
Green
loved
with his
that.
sign.
I
Uh,
loved that. And then they threw him out. Of course they
and
did.
but it wasn't just a throw out. It was you tried to you tried to sully him and tried to embarrass him by snatching his sign.
Two
That's
people
black
tried to
man.
do
You ain't
that.
gonna
What are you
just
doing?
snatch his
What are you
sign that
doing?
easy.
It was
Yeah,
a silent protest. You couldn't show him the respect of letting him stay.
because
I
the
mean,
camera
come on.
wasn't on him. No one could see it, and
Yeah.
like nobody on TV could see it. But he also
Yeah.
had a point. Black people are not apes.
100%.
Right?
Obviously.
He had a point. Other thing I took up, I didn't watch too much of it because I
Neither
flipped
did
back
I.
and forth between the T-Rex costume races. That was way more entertaining. This girl won, and she was running so fast, her knee came through the costume, and her head was just like, it was dope. It was exciting. It was so exciting. You had to be there. It was exciting. Let me get one
Sounds
more.
hilarious.
Let me get one more. Let me get
What?
an impression. Let me get an impression. One more
Oh,
time.
God. Yeah. Do it.
No,
Do it up.
you.
Oh, you got. So one of my favorite moments was he looked at the Democrats and he goes, "You don't support anything we do. You're terrible people. You're ruining this country. You're killing the country. What are you doing? Why are you ruining the country? Can we all just agree that nobody should take our kids and change their gender without our permission?" I mean, what?
Man, yeah,
What?
I thought it was comical. What I did not think was comical though was what they better not let happen, and that is the voting. Why are we so concerned with voting now? Because if this was a problem, you wouldn't have won.
Correct. And I mean, statistically speaking, there is no voter fraud. There's 0.0000 like 42% voting fraud. I mean,
Yeah.
it's something ridiculously small.
Yeah.
There's like been 24 cases or something like that in the past 20 years.
Yeah. I mean,
And you want to change the laws over that
yeah,
and break the Constitution in two different ways to make it happen.
is there a constitution anymore though?
Not really. Not really. It's
Is
more of a
there?
suggestion. It's more of a suggestion.
I feel like they like Is there? But
I don't think
yeah,
so.
I I I really, you know, we already went through that with the gold star on our IDs to fly. We've done that. When you go to get your ID, or when you go to get your ID, you got to go show two forms of ID, which is usually a
Right,
social security card and a what?
right.
Birth? Is it a birth certificate?
Birth certificate, or what? Or there's like several different things you can use.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I
And
mean,
if you've
if
been
you've
here
got an
long enough,
ID, if you've
yeah,
already got a government issued ID, that should be enough.
should be enough, because
But
this is
the thing
if you
is,
can't trust the government to give you an official ID,
right?
then
Who
who
can
can?
you trust?
Who
But this is the thing.
Decepticons?
This is the thing about it too. I mean, you've got the Constitution, which says that states control elections, which means this SAVE Act that he's trying to push through shouldn't be allowed from that angle. And then you've got the fact that this could be construed as a poll tax, which is also unconstitutional. So,
Yeah.
two different ways, this shouldn't work, but he's going to try everything he can.
April
And
got them stressed out. April ain't even here yet.
I know. And
April,
I'm very afraid the Supreme Court's just going to let him do whatever he wants.
oh yeah, that's his boys.
Yeah.
That's his folks over there. They even though he get mad every now and then, that's his
Yep.
people. That's
Yep.
his people, and they gonna do whatever he say do. That's why, like, I'm just really trying to kind of be low key these next 4 years and just try to enjoy life still, even though there's a lot of shenanigans happening. But I'm
Yes.
still going to speak out and support those, who need the support.
Absolutely.
But, just being American to me is so much more than black, white, color. Being American is just, do you get up and every day and work hard and support your family? Do you help in your community? There's so much more to being American than just what they're saying. And I'm just so tired of the people separating that. It's like
Yes.
it's ridiculous. But
What it's
it's
supposed to mean to me anyway is community. I mean, we're supposed to be taking care of each other no matter what.
yeah, yeah,
Looking out for each other, looking out for the little guy, trying to give each other a hand up.
yeah.
Not a hand
Yeah.
out, but a hand
Not only
up.
that, but a hand up. I learned that in Iowa, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because in Los Angeles, black and brown, sometimes we beef, but most of the time we get along. But guess who we didn't trust? White
White
people.
guys.
You know what I mean? Like, no, don't trust them. It really took me coming to Iowa and realizing that I was wrong. So maybe other people are wrong too about me, about our people. I
Right.
look at life like this. When I see a video of a mass pew pewer, or someone who did something to children or something like that, and it's a
Mm.
white guy, which is most
Yes.
likely all the time. So I
Yes.
don't go, oh, see the same denominator. See
Right.
the, you know, always
Right.
the same people. That's so ridiculous
It
when
really is.
individual thoughts and actions are just those individual thoughts and actions. If
And in this polarized time when we've got um, the two different sides of the same coin, MAGA and Democrats, um, whenever there's a shooting, the first thing they ask, was he MAGA? Was he a Democrat? Or was he trans? Or whatever.
Yeah.
That's always what they ask. Rather than, what the hell is wrong with people? How do we stop people from getting shot for no reason?
Yeah.
It's, is my side safe?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What's so crazy? It's the violence in this country is so much that I think a lot of these kids don't even think of, for instance, my son.
Mhm.
When we have discussions about the future, he looks at me with this look. Dad, we won't be here. They're going to destroy this place before we even hit 30.
Yeah, that's terrible.
The look was serious. And I know that him and a lot of people, his friends, everything, and he said a lot of us feel that way. We see what's going on, and they're going to destroy this place before we even start to maybe have kids.
That's the
And
sad
my
thing,
heart
man.
sunk. My
That's the
heart
sad thing.
sunk
See, we can
because
be
he's
we
only
can be
20.
ugh. See, we can be as upset as we want at our parents for what they left us, but what we're leaving our kids is so much worse. So much worse.
That's
We
why I
are
think what we're
a
doing is
nation
important.
completely divided.
Yeah. That's why I think that what we're going to do is important. People need to
I
understand we
agree.
are not different. We are
Right. Not
different
at
colors, but
all.
we are not different at
Not at
all.
all. With the
Yeah.
same values. I want to raise my kid. I want to have a quiet, happy life. I want a little bit extra. Nothing over the top. And I just want to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be pitted against you because you have a different skin color than me.
Yeah. Yeah. When in reality, if people got rid of looking at that color and maybe put things together, you might get some money.
Not
You
even
might
just the
put your
money. What
families
about
in better
friendship,
positions.
value, cultural exchange, value of like just, I mean, I got to be real here. You know, since joining this particular group that you and I are in, I felt so much more connected with a bigger community. And it's not just about the toys,
Yeah.
it's just about friendship.
Collectibles.
Collectibles. You're right. Collectibles. It's about friendship. I mean,
Yeah.
real lasting friendship. I've had people do things for me that didn't even know me, and we've just become friends. And I get in exchange do the same thing for other people.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've
That's
spent
what
my own
truly
money
it's
on
about.
people.
Being
Yeah.
American. This to me, that's what it's about. Sharing cultures, getting to know one another, helping. Like if oh, okay. So I might have told this story before, but the other day I tried to just help this old white lady. She was at the bus stop.
I heard this story. You got to
And
tell it.
I do ride share, and I wasn't working that morning, but I saw this lady and it's 10 degrees out. And I go in the parking lot of Walmart. I stop my day. I want to get back in the house. I'm not trying to be out here either. But I pull into the Walmart and I go, "Excuse me, ma'am." And she went, "You leave me alone." I said, "I'm sorry, man. I was just trying to see if you needed a ride to your destination. I'm a rideshare driver. I don't want to say their name, but I'm a rideshare driver, and I can gladly turn my light on and take you where you need to go. I'm going to tell you one more time. I have a routine." So when she said I have a routine, that automatically went off. She's in an old home. She likes to do her thing. She's independent. Okay. Then I said, "Okay, well, ma'am, I'm just trying to be Iowa nice, you know, and try to get you where you want to go." Then she says something else now, and I kind of was like, "You know what? Fuck you then." Excuse my language. But, you know, I was kind of mad. Like, you didn't, the way she sneered at me and spoke to me after I spoke to her with such respect and in a soft tone. But to me, it was the way she looked. But also when I got upset, like, "All right, forget you then. See what? See what? You
So
started this."
I
But
got
yeah,
to ask you because you were there and I was not. Do you think that was about your race or do you think that was just about her being old and grumpy?
I think it was about a little of both. I think that maybe she still had a little bit of, as they get older, I give them a little bit of leeway because,
Hmm.
they getting crazy. I'm halfway there. But karma works because
Yep.
as I was getting out my car and looked back and she was getting on the bus, she slipped. I was like, "Karma strikes again." And I went on to the store and bought my breakfast. But I think that she just was so used to her routine. She don't like when you're getting that old and you able to do things, don't interrupt me because I ain't got no much time left. She probably had about 3,000 breaths left. So I just let her do her thing. Let her do her thing. But yeah, dude, one point I like to make, and I
Shoot.
might get some blowback from this and I might not. When we were discussing I'm gonna say pop culture, but discussing politics, everything. I don't like African American.
Okay. I
I
think
don't
that's
like
kind of gone out the window these days anyway, hasn't
I
it? I
don't like
mean,
the check mark African American. I ain't been to Africa.
well, that's valid.
I ain't been to Africa. A lot of us ain't been to Africa. Um, I think we had this discussion, I believe, before, and when people get mad at Black Pride, I want white people out there to understand something and listen to me very carefully. Okay, there's a lot to know this already, but some don't.
Preach, my friend, preach.
When we say Black Pride, it's because we are proud of being Black, because that's all we have. We don't have a culture. We're not Italian. You have, Italian. You have Mexican or Hispanic, or I mean, not Mexican, Dominican. I mean, you got Irish. Everyone's got a culture. I don't know if I'm from Kenya, Zimbabwe. I don't know if I'm from Sudan. I don't know anything. So all we got is Black. So
Yeah.
it's like they need to understand we're not saying it to be cocky and none of that stuff. We're not saying it to be loud and boisterous. We're saying Black pride because that's all we got. So you have to let us have that and not be mad that we're saying Black pride. That's all we got. We can't unless you want to do the ancestry.com, which I found out don't even really get you there, but it's like
Yeah,
we
it
don't
won't
know.
get you out of this country.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah.
My fiance and I are both doing it. My family's like two generations in this country. We came from Russia and Poland and all of that area. It was my great grandparents.
Mm.
She goes all the way. I mean, she's tracked her sixth great grandparents. Sixth. It's insane. Like 1815, they were born, something like that.
Damn.
No, no, she found 16th century. 16th century.
Sorry,
It's
buddy.
insane.
My bad. My
Your ring light went out?
yeah, it did. We're back.
All right. I mean, 16th century. I can't get past my great grandparents. She's into her 16th century. That's unbelievable.
All right. 16th century.
Yeah, all here. Like I don't understand. All here.
Wow. I wish I could go back. I wish I could find out more because
Well,
I
you'd
would
probably
like.
find out more than I've found out, but
Yeah.
still.
Oh man. See what else is going on, man. You know, I don't really think too much going on. I mean, this is our first introductory. This is our first
Yeah,
show. I don't think we should do too long. We just give them a little taste, just a
I
little taste
agree.
of what we're talking about.
I agree.
Um.
Though we should do the feature that's going to I hope make us famous one day. The uncomfortable questions.
Oh. Okay. or are we getting it off our chest?
Oh, let's start with get it off our chest. Go ahead. You want to go first, or do you want me to?
Go for it. Go for it. Because I got a couple.
Okay. So mine is political, and I'm sorry about this, but on Black History Month, our president decides to post a meme that ends with Barack Obama and Michelle Obama depicted as apes. What in the I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on, this cannot be acceptable. Our president should not be pushing racial stereotypes, and he couldn't even apologize for it.
Any other person would be leaving their job.
Absolutely. He would be impeached. Any other president would be impeached for that. I mean, other than Barack Obama, who could, why would he
Nah,
do
he
that?
didn't get in
But
trouble too. He
yeah,
get
he
in
would
trouble
get in some
too.
trouble for sure. But
He's like, what do
every
you
other
do?
president, modern president, I should say, would get impeached.
Yes.
Not this guy. All right, your turn, man. Get it off your chest. And I hope I didn't steal yours.
Um, I want to get off my chest. What happened to Back to Blue? What happened to Back to Blue?
January
Oh,
6th. Okay, we lost Kassan. I don't know what happened. we'll just go ahead and end the stream for now. But thank you for joining us. Hopefully, our next one will be a little bit more successful and have a better conclusion.